Unit 1 Preparatory process for textile processing. Textile chemical processing involves process like dyeing, printing and finishes of textile. However, the textile product has first to be cleaned up to make it receptive to the dyes and other chemical that are used for these processes. Thus, the preparatory process are an part of textile chemical processing. In the first lesson of Unit 1, we will find that the deal with preparatory process and then move on to the consideration of dyes and dyeing. Now, introduction. The story of textile starts with filament and fibers, which are starting material for making any textile product. From these, one moves to yarn and then to fabric. These three material textile forms the fiber, the yarn and the fabric we consider in the first, second and third unit representatively. Of this course, Introduction of Textile, the textile processing deals with the substance process to which textile product is subjected, dyeing, printing and finishing, which are added value to these products. Next, the nature of impurities. In the first lesson, this course textile were classified according to their own, and it was stated that natural fiber are much more non-uniform and then man-made fibers. Next, it comes followed by flowchart of fabric, textile manufacturing process. Clothing is the basic human need for hiding shame and also from protecting influence of weather. Clothing is essential for human beings. Clothing is the final product of textile manufacturing. Textile manufacturing or production is very complex process. The range of this textile processing is so long. It starts from fiber to products and finishes till product. Flowchart of textile manufacturing is given below. The flowchart: spinning. The first step is spinning. Next, weaving. Then dyeing, printing, finishing. Then last is garment manufacturing. This is the basic and primary flowchart of textile manufacturing. Then the next topic is preparatory process for fabrics. There are 5 main types of process involved in this session. Namely, first one, singeing process. Singeing process removes the surface hair of woven cotton fabric by passing them at great speed through a naked gas flame so that the surface fiber on hairs and burnt away. This method is suitable for removing hairs of cotton or other cellulosic fiber because they form a light dusty ash which can be easily removed. This process is mainly done in cotton and natural fabrics to remove the hairs. Next, the step is desizing. This is the second process. The next step is desizing. Removal of desizing, which are applied to the warp yarn of woven fabric to assist in the weaving process. The sizes makes the yarn stuck to each other, and thus the stresses present during the weaving are shared more equally. Actually, desizing is the method of removing of starches from the fabric so that the dyeing or printing stays for long. Next, the third process is scouring. Scouring plays an important role in cleaning up process. It removes natural fat and waxes present in the fiber. Scouring is also a process where it removes the natural dust appears in the fabric. It also helps for before dyeing and printing the fabric process. And then bleaching. If the cloth is to be finished white or given ornamentation, all natural color must be removed by bleaching. Bleaching is mainly done for whitening the fabric so that we can dye easily and print. Next, there are 3 types of bleaching. full bleaching, half bleaching, and bleaching of colored fabrics. Mercerization. Mercerization is an important preparatory process only for cellulosic fibers and not for purification process in the usual sense. Rather, it is a stabilization process. It alters the chemicals and physical properties of the fiber. The fiber becomes more luster, stronger, more extensible, and develops a smoother handle. It also becomes more representative to dyes and finishing garments agents. And the next, carbonizing. Sometimes scouring and carbonization similars. Sometimes scoured wool contains vegetable impurities that cannot be completely removed through mechanical operation. Sulfuric acid is the chemical substance used for destroying the vegetable particles, and the process is called carbonizing. Okay, this process is done at the last, similar to scouring. Synthetic fiber heat setting. Heat setting is the heat treatment by which shape, crease, resistance, reliance, elasticity are imparted to the fiber. It also brings the changes in the strength, stretch ability, softness, dye ability, and sometimes on the color of the material. All these changes are connected with the structural and chemical modification occurring in the fiber. Then, this operation is crucial for fabric made of synthetic fibers. Heat setting is carried out on the grey fabric, on the scoured fabric,